And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tar gets it clear. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Upamecano. Musiala. Bayern Munich finding their... Decent hit! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 15 minutes is number 41.
Bayern Munich have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
That's a sharp pass. He has found the way through. Upamecano clears it away. He's in, surely! Adli! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 23 minutes is number 21.
What a delicious finish! That is immaculate!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's on a charge. Oh, good ball, shots on here, and the shots! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 19.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Wirtz.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gnabry. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. No way through. Tar. Half-time getting close now. That is good alertness. Lima. And that's a throw-in. Kim Min-jae.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The final seconds now. Lima. Now the finish! And it's come back out to him. It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Number 42, Musiala.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Andrik. Wirtz. Out to the left it goes. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, what a pass! Adli. Lima. Shot could be... Gnabry! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Lima. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. Adli. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Goretzka.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Gnabry. He's having a go! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The goal scorer after 68 minutes is number 41.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Frimpong. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Great chance!
Bayer Leverkusen
Are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. This is what good chemistry is all about.
That has been knocked clear.
Bayer Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tar makes the interception. Wirtz
They've got to make this nice and quick.
played towards the other side. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Adli. Granit Xhaka. Spread neatly. Goes in for the header! And he's there to belt it away.
There will be
And
1
here's
minute added
Wirtz.
time.
Wirtz! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's that. Bayern Munich can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury,
we come
and
to you
my
now with a
co-commentator,
quick
Jim
request for
Beglin.
support
A
from
very
our
good evening
charity
to you
fund,
all.
Chance in Football.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Aim forwards. And he's in on goal. He's Musiala! They've played it short. He's got the shot away! Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Lima has a go! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Fiddles it through. Just eases him off the ball. Kane. And that's put paid to a promising move. Goalkeeper's ball. So we're still where we started right now. Musiala. Real chance hit, great hit! Adley. Oh, there's a probing ball out to the right. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Bayer Leverkusen really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Wirtz still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That is good alertness. Kimmich. Kim Min-jae. It's Kimmich. Musiala. Gnabry. Radetzky. Will they claim to that? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Bayern Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Now it's Wirtz. He's there to get rid. Showing great feet there. That's very neat. Fires it in low. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tar. Granit Xhaka. Wirtz. Showing good feet. Granit Xhaka. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Goretzka.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Adli. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that is tidy, really tidy. And he's managed to get free. Adli, shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now there's a fine ball. Anjic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And it's been taken short. Skims one in. So it's going to be another corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Bayer Leverkusen merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, sweet feet. And it's Gnabry. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be
Gnabry.
1 minute added time.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
To join me in wishing our birthday
So all
boy
square,
a very
we need a
special
winner,
birthday.
and we will be back for extra time. .90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry. Musiala. Threads one in. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Incapuyi. Incapie goes on a charge down the left. Goretzka.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the hit! Vitz for Andrik. Extra time reaches half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to
Well,
make
players
sure to put
doing
any
their
of the
best
cards
with
in the
tired
bins
minds,
provided.
tired limbs,
Thank you for
close to
your
running on
cooperation.
empty in search of that elusive winner. They have 15 weary minutes to find that, or will it be a case of succumbing to the inevitable? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties? Adli. Xhaka. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Decent hit! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And now they can spring out of defence.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
That looks a cracking ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tar. Andrik. Frimpong. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
A little lost today. Please look at the
Now the
screen
time for
information
brave
on how to
hearts
find your
and
way
strong
around the
minds.
stadium.
So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Kane steps up for his penalty.
Yeah, good pen that.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. And he sticks it away.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Gnabry is the second man to step up for his team.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Andrich is third in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
The third man in the queue. Big character, big moment, big save. Tapsoba is the fourth man to step forward for them. And he puts it away.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Goretzka comes up, their fourth taker. It's three apiece. Wirtz is the fifth volunteer. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours.
Well,
after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayern Munich can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as
Hello,
both sides
everybody,
look to
and
clear the
welcome to
first
today's
hurdle.
match.
Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. And that should get the job done. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. And it's Kane. He's looking for the runner here. And he's had it nicked away. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Gnabry with the short one. Terrific header! Goal! Bayern Munich! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Is number 23, Harry Kane.
Bayern Munich have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Adli. Witz. Great chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
26 minutes is number 10.
Simplicity itself.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite...
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Bayern Munich take the lead. Tapsoba. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tapsoba, back into the middle.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Goretzka. It's Gnabry, and it's Kane. Lima. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Driving forward. Tapsoba. Frimpong.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Adley. Oh, robust challenge. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Bayern Munich head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Wirtz couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Upamecano, gently done. And it's Kane. Now Gnabry. Great ball if he can get there. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's going for goal! That comes as a mighty relief. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there. Gnabry. Goretzka. It's Kimmich, played up towards the front line. Incapuyi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tapsoba.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Kane. Kane! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Upamecano can get it clear. Musiala. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gnabry. Tapsoba. To Granit Xhaka. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's an errant pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely measured pass. Look at the space here. Very nicely done. Granit Xhaka. Oh, super find. Musiala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Minutes has been indicated.
Granit Xhaka. Adli, who's set up 1 goal so far. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neuer can claim that. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. We have already started here. In once more. Kim Min-jae deals with that comfortably. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adli making good progress on the right-hand side. Wits! They've played it short.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's there to get it away. And here's Kane. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Wits. Lima. And that is out of play. Oh, good ball. Frimpong. Over to the other side. Bayer Leverkusen were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Wits aimed beyond the defence, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Wits, neither side giving way, it has been tight. Kim Min-jae, Kimmich. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Kane. For Musiala. Gnabry. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Musiala! Now it's Kane. That is a brilliant interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Kim Min-jae. Musiala. Oh, such a clever touch. He's cut it out. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. and we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Adley.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Kane. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it tries a shot! We've got a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Bayern Munich have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The attendance for this match was 60,100.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's picked his way through. Vitz.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's picked out the run. Can he put it away? It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Tapsoba clears it away. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vitz. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Vitz, Granit Xhaka, and the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And the keeper beats it away.
Bayer Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Kimmich. Cleared without hesitation.
Bayern Munich probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gnabry.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done. Great hit! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bayern Munich can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.